What is going on today, guys? Welcome to the Unhinged Show. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today is Spider-Man Brand New Day review. We are so excited to talk about it. We've been looking forward to this movie for a long time. It is, in fact, a brand new day. A lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. We are going to review the movie, non-spoilery for a little bit at first, then we'll go into full spoilers after that. Then we are going to kind of compare it to the other Spider-Man films, and then we're going to compare it to other films. We're going to rank every theatrically released Spider-Man movie. So we have a big episode in store for you guys. Be sure to watch the whole thing, like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Brand New Day scores out of 10. 3, 2, 1, 9 out of
8.5.
10. It went up for me, 0.5. A lot of stuff happened in this movie. The more I thought about it, I slept on it. The slept did me well, clearly. This is just a great Spider-Man movie. Again, they were able to... We were nervous, how are you going to capitalize on No Way Home? How are you going to follow that up? It felt like a conclusion. It felt, it was the third movie of the trilogy. You're making a fourth one. Tom Holland did an interview saying he wasn't even sure if he was going to come back. It was, how are you going to follow it up? They announced Brand New Day. They announced a new movie. We saw he's going to have the new suit on. We were like, okay. We heard Punisher's going to be in it. We heard Hulk was going to be in it. We were like, okay, let's see how they follow it up. And they really did a great job.
Nailed it.
One of the most grounded Spider-Man, I would say, since maybe the Andrew movies, right?
Possibly. Yeah. Well, yeah, actually,
I would
yeah.
say not even close, right? There's certain characters in the movie even discussing, how grounded he is compared to other heroes. We'll get into that later. Peter's arc in the movie, right? The whole, he's fighting, his identity, right? You see that in the trailer, is he Spider-Man? Is he Peter? Hulk, all the Hulk fans are going to be pleased with this. Punisher in this movie, awesome. Punisher's movie, he had a bigger role than I thought he would.
Yeah, Punisher was great. Punisher and Spider-Man's chemistry was awesome to see.
So good, so good. Ned and MJ, their
That
role,
was interesting.
the way they handled that, I thought was really good. They did a lot of bait and switches in this movie, which we'll talk about two big ones later on in our spoiler review. But they really they play with the emotions a lot. Very emotional movie, some very good moments. The ending scene, really great. I'm very, very satisfied with this movie. Very great.
Yeah, this was one of the better Spider-Mans for sure.
Yeah.
I love, Tom's biggest gripe is that he's Iron Boy and all that shit. I love seeing him in New York, other characters making fun of him, being like, this is your deal, we do this over here type thing, treating him like a little kid.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how
Still.
Peter is
Yeah.
in the comics and stuff. And so, that's really cool to see Tom finally getting, that type of Spider-Man. His chemistry with Punisher is awesome. The action, the fight sequences are unbelievably shot, unbelievably choreographed.
Well choreographed. They did a great job.
That was
very creative.
That was amazing. And then the suit, I can't talk about the suit enough. I want to see this movie again. One of my favorite suits, bro. That looked like the ultimate Spider-Man animated show suit.
It looks like the ultimate comic book suit.
Yes,
man.
bro.
And we could talk about maybe later. I didn't write this down, but maybe we could talk about how it relates to other suits later on because it's definitely up there the more I think about it. Now we're going to get into kind of more spoiler territory. We're going to get into more of the plot, more of the characters, surprises, stuff like that. We could talk, again, we talked about how this is, Peter's, the title of the movie, Brand New Day. It definitely felt like this is a new, I feel like, again, this is the fourth movie, but I felt like this could be the start of a new trilogy, right? He's in a whole new realm. Again, I know the movie ends with him meeting, or kind of, or not, that movie ends with him and Ned kind of, I guess, Ned remembers after the handshake, I don't know.
Maybe, or it's like he realizes that's Peter because MJ said that Spider-Man is Peter.
I was thinking that too.
I don't, maybe we'll get into it in a second, but I do not like if they go the route of Ned immediately remembering his relationship with Peter strictly off a handshake.
I'm not a fan of that.
Sure, it was cool in the moment in the theater. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. But now sitting back on it, it's like a handshake.
How did that? I'm gonna need that explained more.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a cool ending, and I like the way I like that it ended like that.
It's
I like
cute.
that we're discussing it, but 100% agree with that. But again, but throughout the movie, right, he's solo. He is working with, the district attorney.
Mm-hmm.
He is, but no one knows who he is still, but he's a grounded member. He has a key to the city. He is a
Yeah.
full, kind of, not even a vigilante because he's, again, working with the cops. He has the DA on
He's like Batman.
speed dial. Kind of like Batman, right? Very similar. Everyone loves him, but he's still alone, right? Because everyone loves him. Everyone loves Spider-Man.
Yeah, no one
No
knows
one knows
Peter.
Peter. No one loves Peter. And I like how he's stalking Ned and MJ throughout the years. Like, I just thought that was funny. Like, sophomore year, like, we see him and he's just on his phone. I
Yeah.
thought that was funny. It's like stalking. He literally was stalking an ex, even though they didn't break up. It was a different thing. But I thought that was funny. It was relatable. Uh, we talked about how he's fighting, being Spider-Man or being Peter, right? And he feels like he has to separate the two. He can't be both, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we see that takes a more physical form as his body is literally becoming more spider
Becoming like
than
Toby's.
human. Again, it's very similar arc kind of to Spider-Man 3, like the black suit, how he's way darker, he's more evil.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Toby was more evil when he was Black Suit Spider-Man. Tom isn't necessarily evil. He just kind of goes into like a trance of like full kick-ass mode.
Yeah, he's like full, just aggressive.
Cares less about. He cares more about punishing the enemy than he does saving other people. Because we see him saving kids, we see him saving stuff. But again, that scene with Scorpion, he almost kills that poor cop, throws him into that was brutal. That was like, oh my gosh, Scorpion had no. And it turns out it wasn't even Scorpion.
No.
I really loved that. I loved how they made it instead of like him fighting two personalities. His body was literally becoming a spider, and it was him realizing that he can be both. That he doesn't have to just pick one. He can. Spider-Man and Peter are one per. I thought that was cool, and I liked how there was a literal, physical change going on with that, not just a mental thing.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
Yeah, with the computer and stuff, like the levels of the spider going up and the levels of human Peter going down. Like that was cool.
And him fighting that throughout the movie, him waking up in a spider web.
Yeah.
That was a cool scene. How no one saw him.
No, well,
hey, you know what?
New York people are just oblivious.
They're so focused on. They see crazy stuff all the time.
Well, isn't that the same? No, that's not what happened when he was in the alleyway. When I think he was looking at something, because then he's in his suit figuring out his natural webs, and that's where he runs into Miss Jean.
Yeah. So Jean Grey's in this movie. It's just not
what
a spoiler.
An introduction.
Not a spoiler, by the way. People were saying this like a year ago, right?
Yeah.
And
Sadie Sink,
red hair, ability to possess people and get in people's minds. Whoa. Anyway, but cool reveal. It was still exciting when they said it. It was nice, like the official confirmation was really cool. Really cool. She's a really cool villain. Like she could have. This is an example. She could have done way worse.
I think she was.
But she was pretty vile.
Bro,
taking control of villains?
Yes, but what I'm talking about is when Peter was in his suit and, he's talking to the black guy that's possessed by Jean. Mm-hmm. She then jumps into an old man, walks him out in the fucking road and kills him.
Yeah, dude.
Just because.
It's kind of vile.
Yeah, and then do you want to talk about where she possesses MJ on the roof?
So I mentioned a bait and switch earlier.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the bait and switches, and it got me. I was like, because it made sense, because MJ's she's obviously very intelligent. She's not a dipshit, right? Obviously, when her memory got changed, the memory of Spider-Man is still there. So obviously, being saved in Prague, being saved in the other movies, the Washington Monument from Homecoming, that was all still there, right? So it made sense for something to kind of click. Mm-hmm. So I believed it. And then when they're hugging, they're kissing, it just felt too good to be true.
Peter?
And then it turns to her face and she's smirking. I was like, no shot. Dang. I was like, dang, that's just disgusting. And Peter's face, he's so distraught, so upset, because he thought he just got the love of his life back, and nope. This is unforgivable. His acting in that scene, felt like he was mad.
Bro, and
that was good.
And oh my God, Zendaya. Jeez, she was great as well.
This may be my favorite performance of her as MJ, right? She had more to do, a lot more emotional scenes, a lot more.
And then Jean throws her off the building.
Yeah, and he say, I was for a split second I thought
they were doing Andrew.
They weren't gonna do that.
Because he just seen Andrew save MJ like that.
Exactly.
So take notes, buddy.
Take notes. Jean's arc in this, where I had she's Jean Grey. I knew she was going to be a straight up villain, right? Obviously, there's Phoenix stuff like that,
Yeah.
but
They're
you're not
setting
getting.
up the mutants in the next phase.
They did a great job of setting up them because
I'm so
they're
excited.
already setting up the government stealing
them.
mutants and testing them and trying to do things with them, trying to use their powers in order to, create machines to get into people's minds. Stuff like that. They're already doing that in the MCU. That was interesting to me. That's okay. It's already started.
Where is she going at the end, do you think?
So here's the thing. It looked just like upstate New York. Do you know what's in upstate New York? Rochester, or Winchester, whatever, where the X Mansion is.
Ah.
It's in upstate New York. I think it's Rochester, New York, is where it is. It's upstate New York, foresty area, super gated. Obviously, very nice. You've seen the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the vibe that I got, was like upstate New York. That's where she's headed.
looking.
Yeah, I was looking.
I was
I was looking to see like maybe a mansion on a mountaintop or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I didn't see that, but maybe there was one. I missed it. But she's probably going to the X Mansion. And that's definitely where they like.
How
try to
is
get
that done in like comics or whatever? So Jean just gets on a bus and just ends up at the X Mansion, or
Well, so in comic lore and in the movies, Professor Xavier has
he comes to her?
he has the, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
where he's
the
able
helmet
to
thing.
the helmet Cerebro. He has Cerebro, so he's able to sense mutants and locate them, right? And Jean is an Omega level mutant, highest power you could have, right? And he can obviously sense that. There's very few Omega level mutants. Example: Wolverine is a level 4. That's the step below. That's how powerful they get, right? And Omega is number 5. And so that's how I think. There's like obviously instances and stuff like, oh, something happened at Jean's school that's like really crazy. He hears about it, puts Cerebro on, he can sense what's going on, and he goes and talks to her and gets her to, I can help you, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I wonder, we'll obviously learn more of her lore. Maybe
See where,
if he's already talked to her, maybe again he's communicated to her through Cerebro, and she's going up there to see him. I don't know.
Dude,
But yeah.
I can't wait.
But that's so interesting how they're already setting up how humans hate. Even though we've had superhumans, I don't know what makes superhumans that you get your powers after you're born different than being born with them, but I guess the genetic thing.
Probably
humans
just because
feeling-
of the way that Jean was acting. And
Yeah.
like the way her sister and like their powers, like that scares people more than just like
Guy with spider powers.
or Yelena or something, because those are more human-esque.
Yeah,
things.
you're right.
And they have more proof of saving the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Because this is like a new thing.
and Bruce, can control Hulk.
Yeah. I guess, man, but they're already setting that up really well, and they did it in a good way too. They did it in a good, not subtle way, but it's like, okay, this has already begun. That's like the biggest story of the X-Men, is the human versus X-Men mutant race, right? Great job.
I'm excited.
There. I'm very excited too. We could talk about Hulk for a little bit.
Okay.
Very small role, right? But I think it was done well. And the second bait and switch. So the first one was obviously MJ being mind controlled. The second one was Professor Hulk at first, which
Yeah.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I thought we got bamboozled in the trailer.
I thought I was like, Professor Hulk again, and then it's when she loses control and he starts fighting it I'm like, okay,
Yes, here we go.
there we
Rage
go,
out,
there we
dude.
go, there we go. And again, you may be thinking, well, they showed, them fighting in the trailer. Marvel loves blatantly lying in their trailers. They love putting fake scenes in there. This is not, let's
not new.
It's not new. I don't believe anything until I see it in the film, right? And so he's Professor Hulk, and I was disappointed. I was like, no, that would have brought it down like a point. Not gonna lie, because again, we've wanted the real Hulk for so long.
Yes, we haven't gotten it since Ragnarok.
Yep. And the way they did it, I loved it. I thought it was good. He didn't take control. It was just one, Bruce Banner sprinkled in throughout the movie. He asked for help, but he's only in one really big scene, and I like how they used it. I like he wasn't the main fight of the movie. I liked how it wasn't the main point of the movie. He was just a cool side plot. It made sense for Jean to take control of Bruce Banner. Makes a lot of sense, right? The most powerful being ever.
I love that fight.
The fight was cool. How he's using other gadgets,
Going in and out of the building as he's webbing up.
and he's
Hulk
webbing
on it.
up. Oh, dude, the Punisher scene, bro, where Punisher I like how when Punisher was announced and then Hulk's announced, everyone's thinking, how is Punisher gonna fight Hulk? Like, how are you gonna put this together? People saying that John Bernthal was going to get a Iron Man type suit that was an Iron Man suit with a
Oh,
skull on it. That's
yeah.
how he would do it.
No.
I like how they acknowledge, like, Frank, this is way above your pay grade. Why are you trying to shoot him? And then
just
dude, that was
spraying
so
him
good.
down.
And then Punisher, like, straight up admitting that he didn't want to try to fight Hulk. That he was going to go take care of Jean. He's like, you just mean you don't want to fight Hulk? He's like, yeah. That was so good. Punisher in this movie had a bigger role than I thought, really. Like, I knew he was a supporting character, but he had more to do with the story. Big part. John Bernthal is just great. Their chemistry, Tim and Tom Holland are very close in real life. They helped each other get their roles. I don't know if you knew about that. Yeah, they helped each other audition. They helped each other with their audition tapes for Punisher and Spider-Man.
Interesting. Okay.
The banter between Punisher and Zendaya, or MJ, was really good, too.
Awesome.
That was so funny. Oh, man.
On the Hulk stuff, sorry, but
Oh, you're good.
what did you think of the end of that? Where
thought it was
Hulk
good.
is pinning Peter down, and Peter's like, Banner, it's Peter. And then Hulk, like, realizes, or Banner realizes, and then he, like, steps back, and as he's falling, he goes to reach his hand out, and then he falls all the way down. What'd you think of that? Sort of like, sun's getting real low, big guy.
It just shows that the Hulk isn't an idiot,
Yeah.
right?
Did you think that was Banner or Hulk realizing that it was Peter? Because the theory going into the movie was like Banner doesn't know Peter, but Hulk does. So it's like
Probably
a
Hulk.
separation.
Probably Hulk, yeah. And then, yeah, it was probably Hulk. I thought that was a cool scene. I thought it made sense. And I thought it was a good end to it.
I did too.
I thought they ended it well. There's some decent collateral damage done. Obviously, there's Hulk. It was a perfect amount. I thought
Yeah.
It was just one building that got destroyed. I thought it was cool how Spider-Man put all those pieces of building on him, and that's what kind of held him down. And he fell, and he turned back into Bruce, and Bruce doesn't know what happened. That's going to be interesting. I wonder how he's going to show up again next movie, maybe the next movie, right?
Yeah.
So, two big characters are left out of Doomsday. Two arguably biggest Marvel characters, just comics and movie-wise, right? But interesting. I liked how they handled him.
Punisher and Spider-Man though.
Oh, Punisher and Spider-Man, again, that dynamic, that goes back to comics. Punisher's first appearance in comics was actually in a Spider-Man comic. Pretty cool. So, kind of jumping around here, the end scene. One of the most important scenes, not only just to Spider-Man, but for Punisher as well. And let me kind of explain it to you. And I really thought about this. So Punisher's whole thing, he's the Punisher, right? He punishes criminals. That's his thing. He takes no mercy in criminals. So when he shoots Spider-Man and seemingly kills him, that's Punisher for the first time. He didn't kill a villain. He just killed
innocent Peter,
a hero. And when he realized that he shot him, his face that he made, him crying.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that killed me. Because again, he takes so much pride. Doesn't take pride in it, but that's his thing. He kills villains. He kills the scum of the earth. He takes no mercy in that. But the thing is, he killed a hero. On accident, obviously. And that because we see him cry, and it's like Punisher. He's crying. He's a Punisher, He cry, That's he just killed Peter.
Yep.
He just killed Spider-Man. Imagine how you feel at that point when your whole mission is killing bad guys, but it turns out your pursuit in wanting to kill the bad guys led you to killing him. Oh, what a scene.
Yep. And then
what a scene.
I didn't even realize it was out of a comic book, but I was scrolling through Instagram, and that scene where he's holding Spider-Man, like beaten, like dead, is a perfectly placed shot out of like a comic book page where he's holding Peter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it's cutting where he's bringing in Peter. He's freaking out, screaming at everybody to like get a room. It cuts to him sitting in the waiting room just like this. And then it goes to Peter in the hospital.
Yep.
And he's fucking snoring logs.
He's taking a nap.
Yeah.
He's taking a nap. Does Rip, let me tell you something. Doesn't say that exactly. He says, let me show you. Or he says something like that. But he does rip it. I jumped up.
Let me show you something. We were waiting for it.
We were waiting for it.
There was 2 instances where they could have ripped it.
They could have. And I like how they did it. I like how we got the memes were in there, him napping and then and him ripping that. Very good stuff. Marvel knows what they're doing.
And the ending too, we're in the ending, but where he's in the window and he tells Peter like, "Hey, I got a plan. You can go and get out of
That
here."
scene was so important.
And then Punisher's in the window. Yeah.
Spider-Man got to realize that, he just really got to kind of bask that he is really loved, right? And granted, now they love Spider-Man. They don't know who Peter is.
Yeah.
But that was just such a great scene. He got to really feel that he is loved, he is appreciated. Like, he's the king of New York, right? He's the guy. He's the savior. He's Spidey.
I have right here. He is the MCU Superman. That's
Yeah,
what Peter. That's what Peter.
that's what he is, right? He's the hope.
Mm-hmm.
He's why people on the street. He's the reason why. If you see a robber running down the street, you're gonna go stop him. You have because Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a symbol of hope,
Yeah.
like Superman. It's very very similar movies actually. Man, just they really did a great job here. I like how some little nitpicks. They had a bunch, not nitpicks, but some little tidbits here. They had a bunch of Spider-Man villains in this movie. Like they had the comic book accurate shots of him fighting supervillain's tombstone.
Well, the opening scene is very, very similar to how Fantastic Fours was, where
It
you're
was
just going
very-
through the Rogues Galaxy or Gallery. Geez,
The Rogues Gallery, yeah.
and just going through all the different characters very quick, showing different
Yep.
fight scenes, showing how important they are to their universe.
Showing, I like Scorpion's. I like how Scorpion's in this. He was teased in the end credit scene of Homecoming, right? And that
Oh.
went on for a while. It went on the list of MCU and credit scenes that went nowhere. I'm glad they brought him back. Michael Mando, he's a really good actor. He was in Better Call Saul. He has a big role in that show. Really cool to see him, and he had a good role. Again, that scene where he's not even in his right mind, he's being possessed, and Spider-Man fights him. That was.
I love that so
that
much.
was that might be one of my. Seeing him get unhinged a little bit
Huh.
was cool, and to see kind of him not holding back, that he
No,
didn't hold
bro.
back.
That's when Spider-Man stopped smiling.
That's when he stopped smiling. His eyes went black and just beat the shit out of him.
Dude.
Oh man, it's cool to see your heroes get unhinged a little bit because it shows how much they're holding back, right? It shows how much these kind,
That and
nice
it shows
heroes,
just how perfect he really isn't.
it can show that how much he had. That shows if he did let the spider, if he became Spider-Man and not Peter. That was a glimpse of if he completely eliminated his Peter side and just became Spider-Man and just
Well, yeah,
quit caring about social interactions. That's what would happen.
These symbol of hope characters, like Spider-Man and Superman, it shows that, there is a side of them that...
It's the humanity that brings that out. For Superman, it's his parents.
Yeah.
It's how he was raised. It's his upbringing. And similar for Spider-Man, it's Aunt May. It's
Ben or Aunt May.
It's Ben or Aunt May, and it's his friends. It's MJ. It's Ned.
Yeah.
Right? It's those human. It shows how important human connection is. Because he's cut off from the world.
Yeah.
Being cut off for years, right? And it shows that, again, as he was cut off from the world, the spider grows. Literally, the spider grows inside of him. Very important lesson there. I wanted to say, let me have anything.
The action was very video game-esque. I didn't
Very
really
video
play the
game-esque.
video games as much, but the opening scene where he's on the rooftop and he slides and he webs all the dudes,
Yes.
that's
So
just straight
the
LBX combo A.
the swinging in this movie, there were some
Holy-
green screen shots. There were some visual effects that kind of jarred me a little bit.
where he's standing up with
admittedly.
his mask off and he's on the phone, I could completely tell that was green screen.
There's a lot of scenes you could tell that was green screen, and here's the thing: most movies use that. We just watched The Odyssey 3 times in theaters. Or if a movie that didn't use it, barely any green screen, right? So it's kind of, think about what we just watched, and it's kind of unfair, but there were some very obvious shots like that kind of took me out of it for a little bit.
It's MCU though.
It is the MCU, and I understand they gotta, it's hard to film a lot of this stuff. I get it, right? But the swinging shots, though, were really cool. How it zoomed in on the face when they're swinging together, and it was the face shot, the shot of him
In the
the mask.
Loved those
That
shots.
was a cool
bro.
shot. The heavy breathing. I liked. It was very up close and personal, which again, that was kind of the movie. It was, even though he's Spider-Man, even hanging out with his friends in the Spider-Man costume, he's Spider-Man most of the movie. It's still
You
such
felt
a
Peter.
personal movie. And again, the shots even show that because the swinging scene, because we've gotten a lot of swinging scenes in the other movies, the Tobey Maguire movies, the Andrew Garfield movies, right? And a big criticism of the Tom Holland films is that there wasn't a lot of that. There
There's
wasn't
so
a lot
much.
of that, but they really capitalized on that. Daniel Dustin Cretton, what's his? That's the director of this movie. I forgot. Daniel Dustin. Yeah, he directed Shang-Chi, and this is his second MCU film. He also created the Wonder Man show, which is actually a pretty good show as well.
They just canceled it though.
Keep him. They canceled season 2. They did. Dang, it's actually a decent show, honestly. But well, hey, if they cancel it in order for him to do another Spider-Man, in order for him to do other big movies, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I'm okay. Shang-Chi, we know how good that was, and this was even better than that. Keep him around. Keep him around, especially for Spider-Man. For even something else though, I'd be okay with it. Really.
The swinging though, my favorite swing
Peak.
sequence was when he gets the call about a tank or something, and he's swinging to go meet up with Frank, or not meet up with Frank, but go to that. He like jumps and then does a barrel roll in the air, and that I think before that he does an unbelievable leap bound
Yeah.
onto like a crane and then does the barrel roll thing. That was so fucking cool.
They did such a great job at that. The acrobatics and stuff. I think that Tom Holland, he's an acrobat. He's a dancer. He's an acrobat, gymnastics guy.
That acrobat shit, I put him up there with Andrew and his acrobatic stuff. Because Toby doesn't do that stuff in his movie.
I think there's
As much.
I think there's a very good argument. I can't say this right now,
We'll get into it in a second with the movies.
but he's going. Tom. This movie did some numbers in terms
Oh,
of him
yeah.
as Peter and as Spider-Man. Did some numbers.
Yes.
Right, and we'll talk about that in a second. Do you have any more thoughts about just the movie overall? Maybe the end credit scene?
Oh,
Perfect.
beautiful.
That was a great. The Spotty Tracker was referenced throughout the movie. I was upset there wasn't a messy cameo. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. But the scene, Ned has that Spotty Tracker thing that's strangely really accurate.
Yeah.
I don't know how he figured that
Ned's
out.
an intelligent being, man.
They're all smart, right?
The CEO.
And it shows him he's in Queens, and then it shows him just like out of the earth, and then just way off into space. Where's he at? We don't know. Battle World, probably.
99% is Battle World.
Yeah.
There's somebody on TikTok that I've seen that's like, oh, it's Miles. Oh, he's in a different universe. No, it's not Miles.
That's not even that out of the realm, though. Really, like it very well could be, because again, it just.
I would
he's
love
just
it,
so
dude.
far
I've
away.
been.
Yeah.
I think I told you this, or maybe I told another friend this. I would love if they somehow pulled Miles's character out of like the animation world and brought him into
That would
live
be
action
really
for
hard.
like Battle World or something. Like they just rip him out.
He's just animated.
Yeah, he's like
That'd
animated,
be
but
hard, yeah.
he comes into our world and he's live action.
Gotcha.
That would be cool. That's wishing upon a star. He's
And
on Battle
They would
World.
really have to figure out how to do that, because the voice actor, he's actually like in his like mid-30s, I think.
Well, also, and he's dealing with like legal issues.
And he's like kind of weird.
Yeah, legal
I
issues and
don't
stuff.
care. He voices them good. That's all I care about. Anyway.
Theory on that I seen was supposedly the ending of Doomsday. As the world is getting destroyed by an incursion, they take all the heroes or something like that from New York or wherever, and they go to Battleworld or whatever. So maybe what we were talking about with Hulk and Spider-Man, where are they going to be at in Doomsday? Maybe they're at the end of Doomsday, or they're hinted at like, hey, we need to go get these guys, get them on the ship, and they go to Battleworld, and that's where we pick up in Secret Wars.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
he's 100% on Battleworld. That's what it is.
Let's talk about the Yelena scene. So I heard a rumor like 3 weeks ago that apparently Florence Pugh was going to be naked in this movie.
Well,
And I was like, what are you talking about? And everyone was talking. It was a big deal. Like somehow she's like naked and flirting with Peter Parker. And I was like, huh? Like there's just not in this movie. He walks into that giant bath pool thing, and she's there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the rumors were
Sloppenheimer
true.
2.
Sloppenheimer 2. I was like, wow, okay. And clearly they weren't gonna. And you could tell the pool was not clear. Had blue stuff in it. Very funny. And we know damn if that was water, you'd be able to see everything. I understand though. And it was funny that he had the mask on and his underwear. That was really funny. She said something that really pissed me off though. And I understand it. I understand kind of where she's coming from, but it was like, I'm thinking, I have to realize that I am a guy watching a movie. I know about the world. She maybe doesn't. She's like, I deal with things that are over here. You're right here. You
We
know.
deal with big potatoes.
This
you deal
mother
with small.
Spider-Man literally fought Thanos on nowhere, bruh.
She doesn't know.
Well, they know Spider-Man.
They do know Spider-Man. They know about all
They
that
know
stuff.
no Spider-Man didn't get erased. It was Peter Parker that got erased. So all the things that Spider-Man has done, as far as I'm aware, are still remembered.
The way that she was acting, she doesn't remember that Spider-Man was part of the Avengers.
I mean,
thing with Bruce.
Spider-Man was a part of the.
Or I guess he met Peter.
He got inducted by Tony Stark in the ship. He got inducted by Tony Stark in the ship. Fought Thanos on nowhere with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, have a little bit of respect.
Yeah, who the
for
fuck are you type thing.
Respect. We love Helena. Yeah. We love her. I mean, I love her a lot, right? She's great. Not only, obviously, she's very beautiful, but she's a cool character. I thought
Some of the best comedy scenes were
She was
with her.
introduced in a very bad Black Widow movie. And I think the way she's come, how much she's been in, how much better she's gotten. She was great in Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was awesome, and that was mainly because of her a lot of the time. I love her character, and I can't wait to see more of her. But have a little bit of respect for Spidey. You know what I mean? Like a little bit. Anyway.
What do you think they're going to do with MJ and Ned? Like with them knowing or not knowing Peter?
They're definitely going to stay in contact. I feel like, they're both clearly very smart. Ned has a spy tracker. I feel like maybe they could also help Spider-Man with crimes and stuff. I feel like they could, again, guy in the chair. That's what Ned always referred to himself as, the guy in the chair. So maybe he's the guy in the chair now.
Do you want MJ and Peter to get back together? I don't want that. After the scene with her reading the note, that was also a peak scene where Peter comes to the boat and he's like super hype, and then MJ sitting there with the note. Amazing.
Beautiful scene. And she's like, why didn't you
tell me?
Yep.
And it was like sort of like Gamora and Star-Lord.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. And they didn't get back together.
I could see why she loved you, but I don't know you type of thing.
Yes.
They don't need to get back together. I don't want that.
I liked in Guardians 3 how, because at first she was like repulsed by Peter Quill, right? And then as she, fought with him, she saw like, I could see why, I would have fallen in love with you, but I don't know you. And I liked how they did that. It was sad and it sucked in terms of like, it sucks.
Yeah.
But it made sense for the story. And I'm not going to lie. I think they should go the same route here. Because again, you want love to love, right? You want them to work out. But again, I'm thinking it would make that sacrifice that he made on No Way Home mean nothing.
If they got back together, yeah.
It would mean nothing.
Yep.
And I guess you could even say that it meant nothing anyway, because Jean Grey was able to figure out, who MJ was.
But that's Jean, though.
But that's just Jean. She's obviously, there's no one else like Jean.
Like you said, she's an Omega
level.
She's
a level. She's an Omega level mutant, so she can do things that most people can't. But yeah, and it just shows that's just the life of Spider-Man, right? Even after you have taken the Peter part away from, like, even though you have again left the normal world and just embracing the Spider-Man world, those people that you still loved can still be affected. The ones that you loved even 4 years ago, because in No Way Home they were going to college and then they've graduated college in this, so 4 years later roughly, and there's still a chance that they could be in danger and you're still having to save them even though they don't even know who you are. Crazy. That's just the life of the Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility, and it just keeps.
It's just him being a good guy.
It just keeps showing it, though. He's great. Oh yeah.
Last thing, and then we can get into the verses and ranking.
Okay.
Aunt May. What did you think about those scenes?
Great scenes. Great scenes. Jean being put in Peter's shoes in those scenes, basically being Peter.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That hug, that was her when she finally got into his mind. She kind of learned the humanity of him, learned why he is the way he is, and it helped her out. Beautiful scene. Loved that. I loved how it was one scene too. I liked that. Like, I liked how it wasn't multiple flashbacks. It was just a flashback to one interaction that they had that was really important to Peter.
Yeah. I do like the Jean Grey, how that scene where she is Peter and she's talking to MA and understands. I don't know how I feel about Peter forgiving her so quickly after all the shit that she did. I understand, Peter is the
Sh- it
symbol of
was
hope. He is a good guy. I understand that.
it was her sister that was locked up, that got tortured, killed. Valid reason to get angry, and he
Yeah.
understands that, right?
And she also thinks, her knowledge is that Peter, Spider-Man, is working with these guys that killed her sister. So,
Yeah.
but
And he was working with them, but he didn't know all the
Yeah.
stuff. They lied to him.
in her
right?
mind, he's working with them. He knows
Again,
everything.
the character motivations make sense here. The twists and turns make sense here. I thought this all
Yeah.
makes sense, but I mean,
She did some fucked up
she
shit.
did some vile things.
But it's also Peter, so
But it's also Peter. It's also, I. It makes sense.
it makes sense.
It makes sense, right?
And the scene with the bullet, that was sick. Where it was like a dark hallway,
Mm,
and he hears it. That's a Spidey sense,
That
and
was-
he spins her around and he takes
and
the
takes
bullet.
the bullet. Yeah, that was a really good scene. And then Punisher's reaction. Oof. Yeah,
Fuck.
we talked about that. That was did a great job there.
But I don't think I have anything else.
I don't either. Yeah, I think. But yeah, great movie. I said I bumped it up. I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. I'm gonna go see it again. Try to this weekend sometime.
Definitely gonna see it at least once or two more times.
Yeah, definitely gonna see it for sure. Okay, so now we're going to go through the theatrical release Spider-Man films.
Not Miles movies, right?
I wrote them down.
You did write them down. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Well, we know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do release order. Let's do release order. So again, starting with Spider-Man 1, 2002, all the way to this one.
Cool.
Okay. So, Spider-Man Brand New Day versus Spider-Man.
Brand New Day.
I'm going Brand New Day
Not
too.
even a debate.
It is a
actually.
debate, respectfully.
No.
Spider-Man 1 is an incredible film, one of the best superhero origin stories to date.
Couldn't disagree more.
Okay, so what's your fucking beef with Spider-Man, bro?
Nothing.
With Spider-Man 2002.
It's not good. It's
so good. It's
a
an
good
incredible
movie
origin
for when
story.
it was good for when it released, but there's better origin story movies. It doesn't look good. The dialogue is bad.
It's
The
not.
swinging is horrendous.
The swing is not. It looks.
The emotional beats are
And I know you're gonna
cringy.
say, I know even for 2001, you can't make that excuse. I can. It looks today.
I will
it
give
looks
you that.
good.
I will give you
It
that.
even looks good today. Now,
No.
it doesn't look as good as the Brand New Day swinging, no. But there's no way it can look that good, right?
Green Goblin and Harry Osborn save this movie.
Green Goblin is incredible. Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin
Amazing.
is unbelievable.
Yes, I will give you
The
that.
dynamic Harry and Peter, Harry's jealousy of Peter,
Mm-hmm.
which that lingers on for other movies.
Yes.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Hit Uncle Ben, the cage fight scene. When Uncle Ben dies, he's directly responsible for that. It was awesome.
But he's always directly responsible for why Ben dies.
But that's just a Spider-Man
Yeah.
thing, right? And this is the first time it does it. So, people saw that. A lot of people think, remember this?
I
A lot of people
can-
didn't know who Spider-Man was when they saw this movie in 2000.
I can understand, where you're coming to the fence and coming to the bat of it. I get it. I understand
and it's
the
not
love.
nostalgia. I want you to know.
I 100% think that it is. Yeah, a lot of people are blinded by nostalgia and why they think this movie is like top Spider-Man.
And his
It's
acting
not.
isn't that bad. Is he the worst
Tobey-
actor of the three?
Yes.
Yes.
Not even close. Not even close. Like Tobey Maguire is so fucking boring.
Dude, he's not boring.
He is
He's
boring,
just-
bland, and there is nothing.
That crying
there's
scene
no charisma.
was not a bad scene. There's pretty
no
good charisma.
Not compared to Tom and Andrew.
There's pretty good. Again, I will give you that he is the worst actor of the three. But again, I know he's so too much of a loser.
Way too much of a
Well,
loser.
that's how Peter Parker is. That's how Peter Parker is. His awkwardness with MJ. Trust me, it's supposed to be painful the way he's acting around MJ, the way he just won't.
Well, then shit.
Speak up,
maybe.
I understand.
But again, I mean, we haven't got through
telling
all
me
the
you're-
movies, but Spider-Man 3 is Tobey Maguire's best performance, and I will touch more on that. But
Okay.
in Spider-Man 1, maybe he's just a fresh actor. Maybe it's one of his first big roles.
It
okay?
was. yeah.
Okay. So, but I can tell, though. And the crying didn't do it for me.
It's
The emotional beats were not good.
Okay.
I don't think that it's a debate. I think Brand New Day sweeps Spider-Man 1. I don't think it's close. And I think people, again, are blinded by nostalgia and why they think that would be close.
Unbelievable. Okay. So I do have Brand New Day above it. I think there's a debate to be had. I wouldn't argue with anyone that had Spider-Man 1 above it. Okay. Spider-Man 2, 2004.
Brand New Day.
Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is it was a cinematic achievement in terms of special effects. The special effects, the swinging in 2 is so much better than 1. The
Yeah,
Doc Ock, one
because
of the best comic book villains still. The
cinematic
power,
achievement.
it number one. It won best visual effects at the Academy Awards. I'm just saying.
What was it up against? Fucking ants?
Ants came out. That's a completely different thing.
What was it fucking
It
up
was
against?
a cinematic achievement. It was the power of the sun.
The
in
Power of the
palm
Sun
my
was
hand.
cool. The Power of the Sun, the cinematic stuff was
We still
cool.
have
Yeah.
that dilemma between James and Toby. We still or not Norman. It's his
Harry?
name. Harry. We still have the beef between Harry and Peter, and it's not even beef. It's just he's still really jealous of Peter. He still doesn't like him. He doesn't like Spider-Man again because he finds out. Hold on, let me think. When did he find out? Was it the end of Spider-Man 1 when he found out that Spider-Man killed him? Killed his
Yeah,
dad?
because Spider-Man came into the room, and then Spider-Man 2, he finds
He's
his dad's
hating on-
glider.
Yeah, he finds his dad's glider, and yeah. He still hates, even after saving him. Spider-Man saves Harry in the scene where the power of the sun experiment, that conductor thing, is tested, and he still says, "I don't fucking like you." He still doesn't like him even after getting his life saved.
Well, they fought. They fought because Ock brought Spider-Man to him, and then Harry was there, and they fought, and because Harry was gonna kill him. That was the thing. They did a deal. Harry gets Spider-Man.
I'm
Doc
talking
Ock
about
gets
early in the
Triton.
beginning. I'm talking about the beginning.
Oh,
Because it was Harry that it was the Osborn Corp that funded that
yeah,
experiment.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then when
You're talking about the beginning when they first did the experiment,
Yes,
and Harry's
yes,
like,
yes,
"It's
yes,
still
yes,
not
yes.
over between us," or something like that.
Yeah. Like I thought that
It was great.
it was cool.
Better than the first one.
MJ, is
Still a
with
bitch.
another guy. I don't like her. I've been very staunch on those movies are great.
MJ sucks.
MJ is terrible, right?
It's good, dude. It is a good movie.
I think it's amazing.
I gave it 4 out of 5.
The train, there hasn't been a Spider-Man scene that has just encapsulated what Spider-Man is, especially to like the people of New York. Then the train scene, not him stopping the train, having to save people while fighting Doc Ock, and then him stopping the train, the mask coming off, and they're saying, "We'll keep your secret, Spidey." Oh man,
Joey Diaz.
just wonderful.
Shout
Joey
out Joey
Diaz being in that scene, right? And them all, when Doc Ock's in there, they all step in front.
Yeah.
So you get to him, you gotta go through me.
They end up getting separated, but
But still, the fact that
No,
they
I
stepped
know,
up, right?
yeah.
Because that's what the influence of Spider-Man, right?
yeah,
Oh man,
No,
just
it's good.
means everything.
it's really good. I don't think it's anything.
But I am taking
Spider-Man 2?
that over Brand New Day. I am.
I'm taking Brand New Day over Spider-Man 2.
Okay. Spider-Man 3 versus Brand New Day.
Peak, by the way, peak. That's
Spider-Man 3 is
the love that
really
Spider-Man
fun.
2 gets should be directed to Spider-Man 3.
Dear God, I want you to kill Peter Parker.
That was bad. Yeah, but
I'm just like, okay.
that's Eddie Brock.
so
though, 'cause
I'm
he's
going
a
Brand
loot,
New Day
I'm
over
going Brand New
Spider-Man
Day
3.
as well.
I'm going Brand New Day. It's a step down for me. Still a good. It's still a fun
It is amazing.
and fun movie. Sandman,
Peak,
really
bro.
cool.
Thomas Church.
Thomas Hayden Church, his daughter, him trying to do everything for his daughter. The scene where he's like sneaks into the house, like you can see like he's a criminal. But he just wants to.
He just wants to be there for his sick daughter. He wants to help her.
Probably
Yep.
the best arc in the movie to me.
Yeah.
Really great villain. Obviously the Black Spider-Man. Really cool scenes.
Oh.
The dancing scene where he has the get on.
I hated that shit, to be honest. I mean, it was cool.
Everybody.
It was cool. But like, why the fuck are you dancing in the road, bro?
He has the comb over.
Yep. The emo.
The emo thing. I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye. When he's fighting Harry, and then Harry becomes super on his time because again at the end of 2, that's when he finds out that Peter's Spider-Man, right? So he hates him. His whole Green Goblin thing, which I didn't really like him as. I liked Harry as a character. I didn't really like him as Green Goblin as much. I don't know. It worked, but also it's kind of silly to me. Anyway,
I
but
didn't mind it. It wasn't.
And I liked him, helping him at the end. Really
Yeah.
cool.
That fight between Black Suit Spider-Man and Harry. Holy shit.
That was
Bro gets
that's the best fight of the movie.
grenade.
Even
and
though
throws-
this talk about bad green screen, it's the worst in like a lot of movies in that scene, but it's still fun when he catches it, throws it back at him, and he's fighting him in his like regular clothes too.
Yeah.
That's cool. He's trying to get the ring, too. Remember the ring
Yes.
that he catches
at the
at the end?
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hallway, that alleyway fight was sick.
I didn't like another thing I didn't like about Spider-Man 3, the whole Gwen Stacy subplot. Yes, I know.
Why?
She's better than MJ. I'm well aware, but like
It was just another thing to get at Eddie.
I just thought it was. Yeah, I know.
It was another reason for Eddie to hate him.
That's when he was still wearing the black suit, so he was still dark and edgy.
And he wasn't dating MJ. There was a girl that MJ clearly didn't like.
Yeah.
Peter was with Gwen in science class, partners.
Yeah. I
didn't mind it.
I just didn't like it. I've never really liked it, but a lot of people really shit on it. I still enjoy it.
It's amazing.
But I'm taking Brand New Day over it, though.
Yes.
So then that leaves TASM 1.
Brand New Day.
I'm going Brand New Day. I don't really have much of a discussion here. TASM 1, really great film. Andrew Garfield, again, we talk about how great of an actor he is, how great of a Spider-Man he is.
My favorite Spider-Man.
The Lizard's a great villain, really cool villain. It's pretty high stakes. He was about to turn everyone into Ninja Turtles, really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brand New Day. TASM 2.
Brand New Day.
Again, not a discussion here. TASM 2 gets a lot of hate. I don't think a lot of it's justified.
You watch it.
Electro Sick, Brand New Day. Brand New Day's better. So we're 2014. So that means Homecoming. So Brand New Day versus Homecoming.
Brand New Day.
I'm gonna go Brand New Day. Homecoming. There's a lot of hate online for Homecoming. I think Homecoming's awesome. I thought it was a great, not introduction because Civil War was an introduction, but a great first movie of an already semi-established Spider-Man. Vulture was a really awesome villain. Michael Keaton.
The poster was horrendous.
The poster was horrendous. The trailer, there's a shot of Spider-Man and Iron Man swinging in the battle. Again, that's an example of MCU lying in trailers. But the car scene where Vulture figures out that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, he's taking his daughter on the date. Because remember, he's not with MJ. MJ's in this, but he's trying to crush on that other girl. Remember that? You don't remember that? Mm-hmm. But yeah, and he's on a date, and his dad or her dad is taking them onto the prom, and it's Vulture, and they have that discussion, and it's really tense. That's a really good scene. Great dialogue exchange there. But I am going Brand New Day.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's 2017. So next is Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
That's 2018.
Yeah.
So this is tough for me. Into the Spider-Verse versus Brand New Day. I'm going to give the edge to Brand New Day. Just a little bit. And I have written down right here. I have it written down actually that Into is ahead. But I think I like Brand New Day more. Just by a little bit though.
Just the animation.
The animation is wonderful. Oh man.
Into's better.
I think Brand New Day. I still have Brand New Day, but fine. Brand New Day versus Far From Home. Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
Very easily.
The ending with Mysterio, like that stuff is very cool where it goes like all black on him. Mm-hmm. But other than that, that movie's pretty forgettable.
Jake Gyllenhaal was good in the movie, but Mysterio as a villain, another Tony Stark connection. Let's move on. Anyway, the Elemental, the drones. There's cool scenes in it, but again, just not that good compared to other ones. All right, so that's now 2020. So No Way Home versus Brand New Day. I rewatched No Way Home yesterday. I'm going to go No Way Home still.
No Way Home's
Just
better.
the moments, again, Peter, the other Peters being in there. But again, it wasn't just for fan service. Yes, it was, but their purpose for being in the movie was to progress Tom's Peter.
And you see how that progresses in Brand New Day when he's doing the natural webs and he's like, Peter too did this, so like let me see if I can do it.
So yeah. And all the villains there.
Aunt May's death.
William
Dafoe still nails it as Green Goblin.
Still is to this day the best Spider-Man villain. 2 decades later. He's just as violent, just as evil. Awesome. The fight scenes between those two, the back and forth there, they were like really even opponents. Even when in Spider-Man, remember in this scene, he's trying to kill him.
Yes.
And Green Goblin is still able to take those punches and fight back really well. So that shows how powerful Green Goblin is still. Great movie.
And then you get the wish. So.
And you get the wish, right? Which again,
or not wish, I guess. Curse.
The curse, yeah. the spell.
Yeah, spell.
All right, so Across the Spider-Verse versus
Across.
Brand New Day. I'm going to go Across. Kind of a masterpiece. Not kind of, it is a masterpiece. 2 hours and 30 minutes of just pure greatness, pure Spider-Man greatness. It has all just a comic book fan's dream in that movie. Miguel O'Hara, Aura Farming,
Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider,
Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk, all the different Spider-Mans. They really knocked it out of the park with that one.
Yeah.
They really did.
So do you want to do your ranking real quick then?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I will just go from 11 to 1, rip it, and then you straight rip it.
Just rip them.
My theatrical release Spider-Man movie ranking. Number 11, I'm going to go Far From Home. Number 10, TASM 2. Number 9, Spider-Man 3. Number 8, Homecoming. Number 7, TASM 1. Number 6, Spider-Man 1. Number 5, Into the Spider-Verse. Number 4, Brand New Day. Number 3, Across the Spider-Verse. Number 2, Spider-Man 2. And number 1, still reigning, Spider-Man No Way Home.
My Spider-Man movie ranking, number 11, Far From Home. Number 10, Spider-Man 1. Number 9, TASM 1. Number 8, Homecoming. Number 7, TASM 2. Number 6, Spider-Man 2. Number 5, Spider-Man 3. Number 4, Brand New Day. Number 3, Into the Spider-Verse. Number 2, No Way Home. And the best Spider-Man movie, in my opinion, is Across the Spider-Verse.
And that's not ridiculous to say that. Not ridiculous. Great take there. Great list. Actually, it's not. Well, the bottom half is kind of shit, but that's fine. Spider-Man 1 is an amazing film still, but
TASM 1 is better.
TASM 1.
TASM 1 does everything.
So I have that as 6 and 7. But I think they're closer. TASM 1
It's just
is
a better
great.
Spider-Man movie to me. Just better Spider-Man stuff than TASM or than Spider-Man 1.
I
enjoyed it
I
more.
thought had a better villain. I thought the end fight too. I thought that was better. I thought Uncle Ben's death was way more impactful to me.
No, Uncle Ben's death in TASM 1 was a lot more impactful than.
I don't think so. They're both impactful though.
Peter wasn't even there when Uncle Ben died in Spider-Man 1. He was fucking wrestling Macho Man.
That's the issue though. That's why I was so sad because he couldn't be there to save him because he directly caused it.
He directly caused it in TASM 1, and he was there across the street. He heard the gunshot.
It was way more. I don't know, man. You're not wrong. I just
And the stuff with his dad, his parents being involved.
See, that was, and they should have.
That was interesting.
They should have dove, if they would have dove into that more, like, because there were deleted scenes and stuff with.
Yeah.
There's like an incredible deleted scene with Andrew and his dad meeting up. I think it's supposed to be for the second movie.
It was the second one when he saw Gwen, where he was at Gwen's.
Yes, and it was some of the best acting we've ever seen from a Spider-Man actor, and it was a cut scene. So, yeah. Okay.
Spider-Man versus.
Best
segment.
That's right. And before we do that, let's talk about something else. So we're in July 2026, right? Big month. We were looking forward to it. Do you remember last year, July 2025? Huge month. And I kind of want to talk about which month did we like better, July 2025 or July 2026. Now let me discuss what was in each.
Okay.
July 2025, we had Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay. Superman, Fantastic Four: The First Steps. And, don't forget, Eddington came out. Great movie, surprise movie. It actually might be the best movie of the ones we just listed. July 2026. Now, 2 of these movies we didn't see, Minions and Monsters and Evil Dead Burn. But, The Odyssey came out, and Spider-Man Brand New Day came out. Now, I was going to add The Invite, but that didn't actually come out. It came out in late June, so that didn't count. But given what we know, given what we've seen, how we feel, which month do you prefer? Because we have 2 amazing films. We have one super legacy, incredible film in Odyssey, and then we have Brand New Day, which is a really great film. We have 2 really great superhero films, and then a really great, way different film in Eddington. And then
I think I'd have to go with this year strictly because of the Odyssey.
Yeah, I agree.
But last year was peak.
The
I love
anticipation.
Fantastic Four, dude.
Fantastic Four was so good.
And Superman was amazing.
Was incredible.
Eddington was amazing.
How shocked. We saw Eddington really late. It was a long movie. We were kind of nervous about it. And we were locked in the entire time. That movie was so good. So good. But yeah, I'm gonna strictly because of the Odyssey, and because it's 2 for 2. Right, Jurassic World Rebirth was in July
Horrendous.
2025. I know I did.
Horrendous.
Yeah, I'm gonna go July 2026. But 2 great months. I mean, we really ate the past 2 Julys. I wonder what's coming up next July. They got some big shoes to fill for sure. So, do you want to start with the verses?
Yeah, I can do it. All right.
I've lost stuff written down.
Okay. Spider-Man Brand New Day versus Fantastic Four First Steps.
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
Yep.
Spider-Man versus Thunderbolts.
Brand
Brand
New
New Day. Brand New Day versus Guardians 3.
Guardians 3. The Brand New Day was the best MCU movie since Guardians 3.
No Way Home came out after that, didn't it?
I have Guardians 3 above Brand New Day though. Guardians 3,
give
bro,
it Guardians 3 maybe.
Rocket.
Maybe, yeah, the Rocket stuff, yeah. Deadpool Wolverine's Brand New Day.
Okay, oh man.
Brand New Day's a better movie. It is. It just is.
Brand New Day's a better movie.
The
but
highs.
Wolverine, you know how much Wolverine means to me.
Oh yeah.
The highs in the highs in Deadpool Wolverine are higher.
Yeah.
But
Because
as
you
a
get to
film,
see all those crazy characters and stuff.
I'd give them both like 9 out of 10s probably.
Brand New Day's a better movie.
Brand New Day is a
It
better
just
film.
is.
It just is. Yeah, you're right.
Now, Deadpool Wolverine has a better popcorn bucket,
It does.
but I'm pretty sure this is easy. I just put this here to just see where we're at. Eternals versus Brand New Day. Brand New Day. Okay. Shang-Chi versus Brand New Day. Same director.
Great movie. He's swinging a hot bat. We're gonna go Brand New Day.
Yep. Ragnarok versus Brand New Day.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go Ragnarok.
I'm going
I
Ragnarok.
love Ragnarok was
Yeah.
so we can't forget how good Ragnarok was.
And we just saw Brand New Day, so
Yeah.
Doctor Strange versus Brand New Day.
Doctor Strange is really good,
I'm
but
going Brand New Day.
is ahead.
Black Panther versus Brand New Day.
That's pretty difficult. Black Panther, so good. Brand New Day.
I agree. The only Avengers movie I put on here, Age of Ultron versus Brand New Day.
I'm gonna go Brand New Day. I think that's the only Avengers movie that I would have below it though. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Fuck, that hurts. I'm going Brand New Day.
Because Age of Ultron's great, and we're not saying it's bad.
I love Ultron, bro.
I do too.
Guardians 2 versus Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. Guardians 1 versus Brand New Day.
Guardians 1.
Mm-hmm. Winter Soldier versus Brand New Day.
Winter Soldier.
I agree. Iron Man versus Brand New Day. Brand New Day.
Oh, that's uncomfortable, brother. Man, Iron Man 1, so good. Tony Stark made this in a cave with a box of scraps. I gotta go Brand New Day.
Captain America First Avenger versus Brand New Day.
Oh, this hurts. I'm a big First Avenger defender. I think it's one of the most underrated films in MCU, but I gotta go Brand New Day.
Now, we're in the X-Men universe. X-Men First Class versus Brand New Day.
First Class was wildly good. It was way
I need to
too
see
good
that
than it needed to
again.
be. It was way better than it had any right to be.
This is probably easy. Days of Future Past versus Brand New Day.
Days of Future Past.
Yeah. Yep. X-Men versus Brand New Day. 2000. It's Brand New Day, bro.
It is Brand New Day. Quick sidebar. Just keep where you're at.
Uh-huh.
X-Men or Spider-Man?
Oh, what do you mean?
First movies. 2000 X-Men, 2002 Spider-Man.
Oh, shit. X-Men. I think I
agree.
just enjoyed that more than I did Toby's.
I did too.
Yeah.
W take there. Okay.
X2, one of the best comic movies ever, versus Brand New Day. Brand New Day.
X2. You haven't watched X2 in a long time.
I did. I watched it last year. I was starting to do an X-Men rewatch.
You
and
were.
I stopped at Last Stand. I liked Last Stand better than X2.
That's just wild. Dude, the Wolverine backstory, the Stryker, Nightcrawler, one of the best
The
comic
opening,
movie
yeah.
openings,
Yeah.
and
No,
that still remains to be
yeah.
one of the best comic movie openings. We just get more of the characters we already got in the first one. It's just evolved. Jean Grey.
Brand New Day's
great.
better.
I agree. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah.
Let's go.
But that's actually really close, though. It's closer than I'd like it to be. than
X-Men
you'd like
Last
it to be.
Stand versus Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
Last Stand.
Last Stand
No,
is
I'm kidding.
awesome.
I'm kidding.
I'm a big Last Stand guy, but
I
Brand New
love
Day is
Last
just
Stand, bro. I don't understand the hate.
miles better.
It's Brand New Day is better than Last Stand, yes.
Yes.
The Wolverine versus Brand New Day.
The last act of the Wolverine kind of makes it dive off a little bit with the Silver Samurai.
Yeah.
Kind of wacky. And it could, if it would have ended a lot better, then maybe it would be with Wolverine. But I am gonna go with Brand New Day.
Are you taking Brand New Day over Origins as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Origins though.
yeah.
But it's shit.
Apocalypse versus Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
Now we're in DC. Wait, no, we're not. Deadpool versus Brand New Day. I'm taking the first Deadpool.
I'm taking the first Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 versus Brand New Day. Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. Well, then I can't take Deadpool and Wolverine over Brand New Day then. That's interesting. That put me in a dilemma right there. It did. That put me in a stinky spot right there.
You already took Brand New Day over
did.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Change.
You're taking Deadpool Wolverine over Brand New Day? Yeah. Why? What was the here? Why'd you do that?
Because
you have Deadpool Wolverine over Deadpool. Is that why?
I do. But that doesn't make sense though, right?
What?
That doesn't make any sense though. I know. That's. I'm gonna have to revisit that. I'm gonna have to have some internal conversations about that with myself.
Talk to your manager about that later.
I'm gonna have to talk to. Yeah.
Now we're in DC. The Suicide Squad versus Brand New Day.
Ooh. Brand New Day, but the Suicide Squad is very good.
This is hard.
That movie was so good, man. Bird.
They're my friends. Oh God, I'm taking Brand New.
Peacemaker, man. Colonel Flag. Dude. Polka Dot Man.
I'm taking the Suicide Squad.
That's fine.
I'm taking the Suicide Squad.
Brand New Day, but Suicide Squad is... I have them both at 9s.
Okay. 2025 Superman versus Brand New Day.
Wow. That's tough. That's really tough. Yeah, I saw Superman 5 times in theaters. I love James Gunn's iteration. When I rewatched it before watching Supergirl, and I loved it just as much. I was so in love with that movie.
I think I'm taking that right now because I have only seen Spider-Man Brand New Day once.
Yeah. I reserve the right to change my opinion.
Yes.
But right now, I'm going to take Superman.
Yes. Now this should be easy. Joker versus Brand New Day.
Joker is an Oscar-level, incredible masterpiece of a film.
BVS versus Brand New Day.
See, this is where people are going to hate me. This is where people are going to attack me. People are going to come to my home and wish death upon my family.
But it's easy decision to make. It's BVS.
But Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition, is one of the greatest comic book films of all time.
Yes.
And no one wants to fucking talk about it. People, it is. It just is. Cry about it.
It is. BVS over Brand New Day
BVS
is the easiest decision on here.
It's not the easiest decision because that's not shit on Brand New Day here. But Brand New Day is incredible. But BVS is
more incredible.
It's awesome. I don't care.
Zack Snyder film Watchmen versus Brand New Day.
Watchmen.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, Zack Snyder sweeps. Another Zack Snyder film, Man of Steel versus
Man of Steel sweeps. Man of Steel.
I need to see it again.
Man of Steel is a near perfect film for me. Not perfect, but close to it. There's very small things, but I do have it. I think I have Man of Steel as like a 9.5 out of 10.
I'm taking Brand New Day just because I haven't seen Man of Steel in a very, very long time. This is probably easy. I just put it on here because it would be fun, I think. Brand New Day versus 1989 Batman.
Brand New Day. But 1989 Batman is really good.
Classic.
You know, that's a movie, though. I think I'm closer how you feel about Spider-Man. How you feel about Spider-Man 1, about how you think it's blind by nostalgia not as good. That's kind of how I feel about 1989 Batman. I think it's good. I think it's near great even. I just don't think it's that good.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Batman Returns versus Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
Yeah, Brand New Day. Yep. All right, those are all the movies I have. So the ones that we have that are better than Brand New Day are Guardians 3, Ragnarok, Guardians 1, Winter Soldier, X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, the first Deadpool. You have Deadpool and Wolverine over Brand New Day. I don't. The Suicide Squad. Do you have that one over Brand New Day?
No.
No? Okay, so I have the Suicide Squad over Brand New Day. 2025 Superman is over it. The Joker, BVS, Watchmen, and you have Man of Steel over Brand New Day. I have Brand New Day over Man of Steel.
Okay. That Man of Steel rewatch we're going to do soon, oh yeah, you're going to feel it. Anyway. So, first thing, I'm going to go over some of our favorite movies of this year. Our favorite movies of 2026, and we're going to see kind of where it ranks up maybe of the year so far, right? I don't have every movie we saw.
Oh, I already put it in where I have it.
Okay, you can say that after I'm done.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to say some. Okay. Spider-Man Brand New Day versus The Drama.
Brand New Day.
I agree. Spider-Man Brand New Day versus Crime 101.
Brand New Day.
Spider-Man Brand New Day versus In the Gray.
Brand New Day.
Spider-Man Brand New Day versus Disclosure Day.
Brand New Day.
Me too. Which that puts in the top 10.
I have it in the top 10.
Brand New Day versus Send Help.
Brand New Day.
Pressure.
Brand New Day.
Obsession.
Obsession.
Okay, I think that's kind of where we're gonna start teetering off. Backrooms.
Brand New Day.
Backrooms. Oh, Backrooms. I have Backrooms personally.
Okay.
Toy Story 5. Oh,
Brand New Day.
what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I can see how you have Backrooms.
Yeah.
Backrooms and Brand New Day are right there
Yeah.
on my letterbox list for the
Yeah.
movies this year, right next to each other.
Okay.
So.
You have Brand New Day over Toy Story 5.
Yeah. Way more fun. Enjoyed it more. The stuff that happens, it's a comic book movie compared to a Pixar movie.
Compared to a Pixar, that is severe.
That's not, I'm
disrespect
not
to Pixar.
disrespecting,
Oh
but
my
I'm more
God.
I'm more of a comic book fan than I am of Pixar movies. Even though Pixar movies are amazing.
I'm just a film fan, right? That's kind of Toy Story 5 was so good.
Brand New Day.
I'm going Toy Story 5.
Okay.
I liked it that much.
That's
I understand that I like it more than most. That's fine. Wuthering Heights versus Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't like that face you're making because again, I'm still super high on Wuthering Heights. I don't care.
I loved it, but it's Brand New Day.
28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Oh, Bone Temple. Not even.
Yeah.
Move on.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
Okay. The Invite. As a
The
film,
Invite.
Okay. I was hoping
The Invite.
that was the best written movie, probably maybe of the year. And then, all respect to Brand New Day versus the Odyssey.
Brand New Day.
Odyssey.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, dude. Dude, I was like, so the Invite's your best of the year? Okay. You got me. You get good clip. Good clip. Oh, I can't. Why did I not think you would do that? Okay. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did.
Those are all the movies you have?
Yeah, so you'd have a top 5 of the year?
It's 6.
Okay.
I have Obsession, Invite, Bone Temple, Project Hail Mary, Odyssey. That's my top 5.
I have, Odyssey, Invite. This isn't the order, but these are the movies that are for sure ahead of it. Odyssey, Invite, Hail Mary, Bone Temple, Obsession, Backrooms, Toy Story 5. So I guess it would be
8.
7 or 8. Yeah. So that's still top 10 of the year. Like that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good. So this will be the last versus segment of the episode. Brand New Day versus other fourth installments of franchises. I thought this would be kind of fun.
Okay.
This first one's going to be kind of heavy off rip. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Think about Ghost Protocol.
What happens in that?
Think about that's the first one with Jeremy Renner. That's the first one with Jeremy Renner in it. I'm trying to think. We've seen so many of them. What? The fact that I can't remember is probably.
Is that the one where like the ending is a big bait and switch? I mean, they always are. So
they always are.
What am I talking about? I guess Brand New Day. I don't remember Ghost Protocol.
Because again,
but it's gonna piss me off if I go on my letterbox and I have Ghost Protocol ranked above it. So.
Yeah. You know what? Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in
it. Okay. But I remember watching the movies, I remember thinking Ghost Protocol, like it kind of leveled up the franchise a little bit.
Well, yeah, 2 is at the bottom.
2's at the bottom. 3 was quite good. Best villain.
Mm-hmm. Owen.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna hurt me, but Transformers: Age of Extinction versus Brand New Day. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire versus Spider-Man: Brand New Day. I hate that I'm fucking saying this. I hate it.
Yeah, baby.
Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, baby.
Goblet of Fire is a masterpiece, bro.
And we're doing a pod very soon with
our Harry Potter.
Strictly Harry Potter.
Harry Potter talk. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That is the worst Indiana Jones movie. Have you ever seen it?
Probably. I don't remember anything.
It's not good. It's the one with
Indiana
Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
It's not good at all.
I guess Brand New Day then, yeah.
Scream 4. Very good. Scream 4 is really good.
Why can't I remember what happened in Scream 4?
It's the one where they keep doing. I'll tell you, the beginning is when they keep doing fake movie openings, in like each one, and then it turns out that it's her niece is the killer.
Oh, that's like.
And she gets the closest to winning of like any Scream movie, pretty much.
And it's in the hospital at the end.
Yes.
Oh man.
That's a great Scream movie. That's the best.
Uncomfortable Conversation?
That's an uncomfortable conversation. Scream 4 is so...
Uncomfortable Conversation?
Because Scream 1 is still, Scream 1. But it's clearly better than 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah.
Scream 4 is. Scream 4 is good.
I guess I'm going Brand New Day.
I'm going to go Brand New Day, but Scream 4 is so good, bro.
I could see someone picking that above it.
Toy Story 4. Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
I agree. Worst Toy Story movie? Yeah. Rocky 4. That's the one with Drago.
Brand New Day.
Rocky 4 is my favorite Rocky movie. I'm going Rocky 4.
I don't remember
I
it.
love Rocky 4 so much. He training in Russia, Drago. He kills Apollo Creed. He kills Apollo Creed in the beginning. It's a crazy scene. Oh, Rocky 4 is incredible. Have you watched the Rockies?
When I was a kid.
Okay.
That's another one of those
Rocky
things
4
that I
though
have
is yeah. Love Rocky 4. Jurassic World.
don't give a fuck.
Jurassic World. So I will say Jurassic World. The first Jurassic World is really good. I think it's a great movie compared to the next ones, but
Okay.
Brand New Day is better.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say I didn't put Star Wars because the fourth movie is a prequel. That's just kind of confusing.
And it's Phantom Menace, so.
And it would and then technically in order it would be New Hope is the fourth one, but
So
that's
the New
still
Hope.
I'm not doing that, right?
Yeah.
I would take New Hope, but that's still kind of because same thing with Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
Right? I'm just kind of taking prequels out of
Yeah.
it. So it has to be chronological, the fourth movie. Terminator Salvation. That's the one with Christian Bale.
I don't.
You haven't seen it?
I know again, that's another case of I've seen them.
You watched it as a kid?
I just don't remember
It's
it.
not a very good movie.
Okay.
Brand New Day is better.
Brand New Day.
Shrek Forever After. Brand New Day. I'm not a fan of Shrek Forever After.
Brand New Day.
So you
Yeah.
like Forever After, though?
I was just trying to think of what happened. Was that Rumpelstiltskin?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Brand New Day.
Okay, this is going to I'm going to get you here.
Okay.
The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's the fourth movie of the franchise, man.
Brand New Day.
That's right.
She knows.
That's right.
How I feel about it.
Hey, man, I like picking at my homeboy every once in a while. Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. One of the worst movies ever.
Quest for Peace. Okay. Brand New Day.
Batman and Robin.
Oh, Brand New Day.
Okay. And then, did you ever watch The Hunger Games?
No.
Okay. Well, I was going to say Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Very good movie. I am going to go Brand New Day. Did you ever watch Mad Max Fury Road?
No, I know it's a classic though.
But I know it's a classic, but I've never seen it, so I can't put that above it, right? But I know it's like a classic. It is the fourth movie. Yeah, that's really all I have. I didn't realize how many fourth movies there were until I looked it up.
There's a lot of franchises.
There's a lot of franchises they've done. We could put Endgame there because it's the fourth movie, but
That's
it's
just so...
kind of I would go Endgame, but that's just very kind of far out. Yeah, guys, that concludes the episode. You have anything else to say?
Mm-mm.
That concludes the episode, man. We really liked Brand New Day. Let us know, how were we on our rankings? How would you rank the Spider-Man films, and where were we wrong? How wrong were we in our verses? How right were we? How do we know ball? Do we know no ball? Do we even need to have a podcast? A lot of people think we don't. But hey, thanks for commenting.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, stay tuned for more stuff. Stay tuned for our Harry Potter pod, which will be coming in future months. Stay tuned for sports, football starting back really soon. We're going to get into that. We're going to be really heavy on that. We're going to do our best to try to keep, the balance between sports, football, and movies. We will do what we can for you guys. It'll be really good. Stay tuned for all that. As always, thank you so much for watching.